Welcome to our special budget edition of Switzer Super TV. I'm Paul Rickard. Well, the budget didn't contain too many surprises. Perhaps the major one was the creation of the $20 billion Medical Health Research Fund. Certainly a very bold initiative from the government. In terms of its macroeconomic settings, the budget is forecasting a deficit around $30 billion. That still will add stimulation to the economy and encourage the Reserve Bank to keep interest rates low. The government is forecasting real GDP to grow at 2.5% next year, rising to 3% the year after, a little bit lower than the Reserve Bank forecasts. Inflation is expected to remain under control, unemployment a bit higher at 6.25%. Overall, the budget probably wasn't as tough as it could have been, so the markets, I think, will react reasonably positively to the news. In terms of the sectors, some of the infrastructure companies will obviously benefit from the spending on roads and airports and trains. Some of the health companies will obviously benefit in the long term in terms of the funding of medical research, but companies such as Sonic and Primary could be impacted by the increase or the expansion of the co-payment to both radiology and pathology services. For superannuants, there were three changes. First of all, a confirmation that the concessional contributions cap will rise to $30,000 for all, and of course, as a result of that, the non-concessional cap will go up to $180,000. That's a big positive. Secondly, the way we get to from 9% to 12% in terms of the superannuation guarantee levy, that'll be put back another year, but and won't actually get there to 2022-23, some time off. But this year, from the 1st of July, the rate will increase from 9.25% to 9.5%. And finally, if you do make a mistake and pay too many non-concessional contributions, there won't be any penalty tax to pay, and that's good news. And finally, the company tax rate will also reduce from 30 cents in the dollar to 28.5 cents, but that change won't come in until the 1st of July 2015. For most listed companies, it won't have any impact because they'll of course be paying the levy for the paid parental leave. One downside for investors will of course be that the franking credits will only be available at 28.5 cents. And that's it for the special budget edition of Switzer Super TV.